YouTube. I actually don't know if we're gonna show YouTube this. So maybe we do, maybe we don't. We'll figure it out. But I wanted to get this recorded at the very least because I am a big old nerd and I like math. So you are gonna have to deal with a little bit of Nerdle to get me ready. Um, Nerdle, much like Wordle, as you might have guessed by the name, is very, very. I guess to me, it's it's a relatively easy thing to understand, right? There's a mathematical formula. You got to figure out what it is using the same color coding stuff as Wordle. Uh, so we're gonna try it out. I've got two things pulled up for us. We have regular Nerdle and cross Nerdle. Uh, it's like a crossword, but with numbers instead of words. Hooray! Use your powers of deduction to complete the missing squares. So we're gonna give both these a shot before I get into the games. Just because I want to do a little math stuff. I want to be a little bit of a nerd with this. I have no clue if if this is even gonna go to YouTube. If it does, we'll figure it out. But since I don't know what is gonna be, oh, well, that's a good start. Okay, so it's probably a single digit at the end. So what if we did at 85? No, 8 times. What if we did 8 times 5 minus 4? No, that wouldn't work either because that would still put an equal sign in the wrong spot. So I know I've got 8 minus and something. I'm gonna guess it's gonna end like this. So we're probably looking for a single digit thing. So this is either gonna be maybe like divide by 4. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's try 8 times 4. Or 8 times. What can we do? 8 times 4 is 32. And if we did 32, look at this. 8 times 5 minus, that's 40. 34 would equal 6. All right. Getting pretty close. 8 times 5 minus 3. Well, we could always try. Well, it's got to be 37, actually. Because it can't be. It couldn't be 30, right? Otherwise, it could also be 33. So let's try this. 8 times 5 minus 33 equals 7. So, right, it couldn't have been 30 because otherwise we needed a 2-digit number at the end. So really the only options left were it was either 33 or 37. Woo! Nerdle done! And now let's try cross Nerdle, which is the harder one. I've actually only recently started doing cross Nerdles, and I kind of like them. They're a little bit harder, right? Because you gotta actually come up with a full crossword. I'm very excited. Like, it's so fucking nerdy. I am legitimately excited to try out the Sunday one because that's supposed to be the hardest one. But this is already supposed to be difficult. So let's see what we got. This shouldn't matter. See, this will matter. So I know that we're gonna end up like that. And we're gonna end up with That's got to be there, right? This could be like one of these two, probably. Right now, we're just looking for equal signs. That's got to be an equals 3. That's got to be an equals 4. Going to equal something there. So this has to be a plus, which makes that a 7, right? Because the black ones are the ones that are already there, and so we know that if 4 equals 4, then that sort of automatically fills this in. And this being a 3, and the rest of these being filled in, we know fairly well that if we did um uh, what do we need to do here? So I need this to be probably a minus. Is it going to be, because it can't, I don't think it's going to be a divide. So I need basically, what would give me 3? So 80, I also need this to equal 2 down here. So, So blank plus blank equals 3. So that's either going to be a 1 or a 2. So if we did 1 there and 2 there. So if I did 2, let's see, 2 times 4 is 8. Divided by 4, that's going to equal 2. And if that's 84, then this needs to be, yeah, 86. Because 1 plus 86 is 87. Minus 84 is going to equal 3. So, okay. And then we have 3 plus 4 equals 7. That works. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 times 4 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. So that works. And then from here, it's going to get a little tricky. So let's pause that for now. So I need this to equal something divided by 8 equals 8. So this has to be 64. So if that's 8 times 8, 8 times 8 is 64. Divided by 8 is 8. And that means that 8 equals 8. And then 9 minus 1 equals 8. 8 equals 8. Okay, so it's a minus 10. So what are we looking at up here? I feel like this one could honestly be whatever over on this side. But right now we're at 13 minus 10, so that's going to equal a 3. 3 doesn't really make sense down here for this. So if this was like a 16 divided by 8 equals 2. And then if I wanted this, it could be 5 plus 13 equals 18, minus 10 equals 8. That's going to equal 40. All right. Before we submit, so you can use this, the peak, check your guesses. or the present to give you like, to reveal a tile. But let's see if we got this right. So 8 times 5 equals 40. That's correct. And then 9 minus 8 is 1. That works. 8 equals 8. That works. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Correct. 8 times 8 is 64. Divided by 8 equals 8. 1 plus 86 is 87. Minus 84 is 3. Okay. 5 plus 13 is going to be 18. Minus 10 equals 8. Okay. That already did that. 8 minus 8 equals 0. 4 divided by 4. I'm sorry. 2 times 4 divided by 4 equals 2. 4 equals 4. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. I think we are good to go. Let's see if we nailed the difficult one on the first go. Woo! Look at that. 31 correct ones, 6 out of 6 points. Let's fucking go. All right. That is that's Nerdle for you, and Cross Nerdle. I hope you enjoyed. I have no clue what I'm going to do with this video. I just like math. So we'll see what happens. But okay. Bye, YouTube.